The purpose of the warm-up portion is to prepare the athlete for activity. Jog from line to line. Be sure to educate athletes on good running technique. Begin in an athletic stance with a slight bend in the knee. Lead with your right foot and switch halfway through. This should take about 30 seconds. Run backward for 30 seconds. Be sure to land on your toes and maintain a slight bend in the knee. This strengthening portion increases leg strength, which will create a more stable knee joint. Walking lunges. Lunge forward, leading with your right leg. Push off and begin leading with your left leg. Keep your knee over your ankle, and if you can't see your toes over your leading leg, you are doing this exercise incorrectly. Russian hamstring. Kneel on the ground and have a partner hold firmly at your ankles. With a straight back, lean forward leading with your hips. Do not bend at the waist. Single toe raises. Stand up and bend the left knee up while maintaining good balance. Slowly rise up on your right toes and repeat 30 times. Then switch. Plyometrics. This section is to help build power, strength, and speed. Make sure you focus on your landing. Accept the weight on the balls of your feet, slowly rolling back to the heels with a bent knee and a bent hip. Lateral hops over cone. Stand with a 2-inch cone to your left. Hop to the left over the cone, then hop to the right and repeat. Afterwards, switch to single leg hops back and forth. Forward-backward hops over cone. Hop over the cone, softly landing. Now hop backwards. Be sure to maintain a slight bend in the knee. Single leg hops over cone. Begin with the right leg and hop forwards and backwards with good landing technique. Then switch and repeat with left leg. Vertical jumps. Stand forward with a slight bend in your knee and push off, jumping straight up. Scissors jump. Lunge forward, leading with your right leg. Now push off your right foot and propel your left leg forward into a lunge position. The agility portion contains forward run with 3-step deceleration, lateral diagonal runs, and bounding runs. Forward run with 3-step deceleration. Starting at the cone, sprint forward to the second cone. As you approach the cone, use a 3-step quick stop to decelerate. The purpose is to teach the athlete how to properly accelerate and decelerate. Lateral diagonal runs. Face forward and laterally run to the first cone on the right. Pivot off the right foot and shuttle run to the second cone. Now, pivot off the left leg and continue on to the third cone. Bounding run. Run to the far side with knees up toward chest and land on the ball of your foot. Stretching is important to improve and maintain your range of motion, reduce stiffness in joints, reduce post-exercise soreness, reduce the risk of injury, and improve your overall mobility and performance. Calf stretch. Stand leading with your right leg. Bend forward at the waist and place your hands on the ground. Keep your right knee slightly bent and your left leg straight. Make sure your left foot is flat on the ground. Do not bounce and hold for 30 seconds, then switch. Quadricep stretch. Place your left hand on your partner's left shoulder. Reach back with your right hand and grab the front of your right ankle while bringing your heel to buttock. Make sure your knee is pointed down toward the ground and keep your right leg close to your left. Figure 4 hamstring stretch. Sit on the ground with your right leg extended. Bend your left knee and rest the bottom of your foot on the right inner thigh. With a straight back, try to bring your chest toward your knee. Do not bounce. Hold for 30 seconds, then switch. Inner thigh stretch. Remain seated on the ground. Spread your legs evenly apart and slowly lower yourself to the center with a straight back. Now reach toward the right with the right arm and bring the left arm overhead. Hold the stretch and repeat on the opposite side. Hip flexor stretch. Lunge forward, leading with your right leg. Drop your left knee down to the ground and place your hands on top of your right thigh. Lean forward with your hips. Your hips should be square with your shoulders. If possible, maintain your balance and lift back for the left ankle and pull your heel to your buttock. Hold for 30 seconds and repeat on the other side. These alternative exercises are in addition to the basic stretches. These target muscle groups that are often forgotten. Bridging with alternating hip flexions. Lie on the ground with your knees bent with your feet on the ground. Raise your buttocks off the ground and squeeze. Now, lift your right foot off the ground and make sure that your right hip does not dip down. Lower your right foot and now lift your left foot, making sure it does not dip down. Repeat 30 times on each side. As you get stronger, you will place your feet on top of a ball and repeat the exercise. Abdominal crunches. Lie on the ground with your knees bent. Place your hands behind your head with your elbows out wide. Support your neck lightly with your fingers. Take a deep breath in and slowly contract your abdominal muscles as you exhale. Repeat 30 times. Drop your legs off to the right side. Slowly crunch up with your elbows out wide. You should feel your oblique muscles working on the sides of your waist. Repeat 30 times and switch to the other side. Single and double knee to chest. Lie on your back. Bring your right knee toward your chest and hug firmly. Keep your left leg out straight in front of you. You should feel a stretch along your lower back and into your buttocks. Hold the stretch for 30 seconds behind your right thigh and pull your right knee to chest. Bring both knees to chest. If you feel any pain in your lower back, discontinue the stretch and inform your coach or trainer. Figure 4 piriformis stretch. Lie on your back and bend both of your knees. Fold your left ankle over your right knee. Place your hands behind your right thigh and pull your right knee to chest. Hold for 30 seconds and repeat on the other side. Seated butterfly stretch. Sit up, bringing your feet so that the soles of your feet are touching. Gently place your elbows on your knees and slowly push down. You should feel a good stretch in your inner thigh. Hold this for 30 seconds and repeat 2 to 3 times.